question we have, if f of x equals to x square minus 1 divided by x square plus 1 for every real number, then what is the minimum value of f? So function they have given here, f of x equals to x square minus 1 divided by x square plus 1. They are asking for every real number x, for every real value of x, what is the minimum value of this function? This function has to get minimum value. Okay, so and that what is that minimum value? Okay, so now this function numerator I will create like denominator only. So since denominator we have x square plus 1, so here x square plus 1 minus 1 I did, and this minus 1 I wrote like that only. So that means I am not changing the value of the question. Okay, I added 1 as well as subtracted 1, else everything I wrote the same way. So see, x square plus 1 x square plus 1 minus 1, okay, this added and subtracted, minus 1 will be like that only. So now if we separate this numerator, if we separate this term and this term, okay, along with the denominator, so we can write x square plus 1 by x square plus 1, and this will be minus 2 by x square plus 1. So this will give you 1, and this will be minus 2 by x square plus 1. Now this function means this value has to get minimum value. So this will not change, 1 will not change. Okay, we have to put the focus on this 2 by x square plus 1 only. So to get the minimum value of this function, we are subtracting this thing from 1. So to make it the least value, this number, the whole number should be the greatest one. Then only this function, this full function will have the minimum value. If alone this part will have the maximum value, correct? So to achieve its maximum value, so see that only row, for f of x to be minimum, 2 by x square plus 1 has to be maximum. Okay, for f of x to be minimum, 2 by x square plus 1 has to be maximum. Why? Because 1 minus this number is there, so this number is greater. How much greater will be this number? The overall value will be least only, overall value will be lesser side only. So this has to be maximum. So for now this has to be maximum, this is a constant number, okay, which is positive only. For this has to be maximum, the denominator has to be minimum, correct? For this whole fraction, this is a positive fraction only, and for this fraction has to be maximum value, the denominator has to give you minimum value. Example, I'll give you one second. Suppose I have 2 by 3, I have 2 by 1, I have 2 by 2. Okay, so if you compare, okay, here minimum value is here in the denominator, minimum value is 1. So actually if you compare all these three fractions, this will be the greatest value, which is 2 only. 2 by 3, this is 0 point something, this is 2 by 2 is 1 only, and this is 2 by this value is 2, this value is 0 point something, this value is 1. So 2 is the maximum value, that means denominator has to be minimum to make it the greatest value. Okay, so this has to be minimum, that means this part has to be minimum. Now if see this part, x square plus 1, this is a square function, x square is a square function, and square function will not give you negative value. It can be the least value, it can give 0, or greater value can be anything, okay, any real number, but it should be positive only. So x square is always greater than equals to 0 only. Square function can't give negative value. The minimum value for square function is 0 only, and maximum value can be go to infinity. So the minimum value of x square will be 0 only. So we got x value which is 0 only to give the overall function as minimum value. Minimum value, minimum or maximum? Yeah, minimum value, sorry. Yeah, okay. So minimum value of function of f of x will be, what was the function? This function will be reduced in this form, 1 minus 2 by x square plus 1. Now instead of x we can keep the 0, because x value we got 0 to make it this function overall minimum value only. So 1 minus 2 by, instead of x I kept 0, 0 plus 1, so it will be 1 minus 2 only, answer will be minus 1. So this will be the minimum value given by the function.